Hi, Houston.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Hey, have a great day.
Thanks.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me how I could find Detective Jennifer Steele?
Yes, sir. Down that hall and to the left.
Okay, thank you.
May I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking for Detective Steele and Detective Cooper.
Well, I'm Detective Steele. Detective Cooper has left the building. How may I help you?
Well, Detective Steele, I'm Harry Blake.
And how may I help you, Mr. Blake?
Well, I'm a writer and I'm working on a story for the Daily News.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I knew most of the reporters that work for the Daily News.
Well, I'm not a reporter. I'm just a writer doing a favor for editor buddy of mine.
Well, if you're not a reporter for the paper, then what kind of writer are you?
Kind of writer, Detective?
Yes, Mr. Blake. Do you write truth or fiction?
Truth or fiction, huh? Sometimes truth becomes fiction, and sometimes fiction becomes truth. It just depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on who's asking the questions and who's giving out the answers.
And just what story are you working on today, Mr. Blake?
Well, I understand from my editor buddy that you have in custody of Mr. Wayne Johnson.
Well, Mr. Blake, your editor buddy is wrong. We brought Mr. Johnson in for questioning. He wasn't charged of any crime.
Well, okay. I guess that's it.
Well, that's it for now. Look, Mr. Blake, I'm in the middle of a murder investigation. I really can't be talking about this case to the press.
No problem.
Okay, look, we brought him in for questioning. There wasn't enough evidence to hold him, so we let him go.
Well, thank you, Detective, for your time. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you around.
Well, before you go, Mr. Blake, may I ask you a question?
Sure.
What I'd like to know is, well, are you going to get in the middle of this murder investigation? You're like, yeah, look, what are you going to do, like, right now?
Well, that's two questions. Answer your first question. You're right. I'm going to be right in the middle of this investigation, but I'm going to search for the truth.
And the answer to my second question?
Oh, I'm going to go out and grab some lunch.
May I join you?
Lunch?
Sure. Detectives eat too, Mr. Blake. Tell the captain I'm stepping out for lunch. Yeah, I'll be on my cell. Thank you.
Well, now, wait a minute. Now, let me ask you a question.
Of course.
You're in the middle of a murder investigation, and you're going to take out time to have lunch with me?
Yes, Mr. Blake, you're in search for the truth on my investigation. I think we need to talk. Just might be able to help each other.
Maybe.
Well, hello there. My name is Jennifer. What's yours?
My name's Katie.
What a beautiful name for such a beautiful young lady. How may I help you, Katie?
Are you a police officer?
Well, actually, I am. I'm a detective.
My daddy says that you help people and save lives.
Your daddy is so right. That's exactly what I do. I'm a detective.
Okay, Katie, let's leave these two people alone. They've got things they got to do, okay?
Oh, that's okay, sir. Katie, here is my number. I want you to call me anytime, day or night, if you ever have any trouble at all, okay?
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Nice meeting you, Katie. Bye-bye. You take care. So, how long have you been retired from the paper?
Oh, about 5 years now.
Well, tell me, Mr. Blake, what's really drawn you to this case?
Marty Branson?
The editor.
Yes.
Why you?
Oh, that's a good question. That's what I asked him. 7 years ago, we worked on a story just like this one. A black man was convicted of the same crime. There were 7 rapes and 7 murders, all the same MO.
Why am I getting the impression that you think this guy is innocent?
I do.
What is his name?
Luther Marshall,
How much time did he get?
life without parole.
Only convicted of one crime?
Right. They couldn't connect him to the other women.
You said 7 rapes and 7 murders. Did they stop after he was convicted?
Yes, they did. Now, this Mr. Johnson, what's his story?
Mr. Johnson and Miss Sally Baker went to dinner with other employees after work. And then he says they went to a local nightclub to hear and see Johnny Price sing, and then after that he drove Miss Baker home.
He drove her home, huh?
Yes, her car was in the shop.
Well, that's the right thing to do. I take it that this was not a date.
That's the way I see it.
So, did he go into her home?
Yes, he said they had a cup of coffee, some small talk, then he left and went home.
So I take it that you found his fingerprints on the cup.
Yes. But not on her neck or any other part of her body.
So, whoever committed this crime was wearing gloves.
Yes.
Well, what do you say about sex?
He said all they had was coffee.
Coffee, right.
Besides, the DNA didn't match.
Well, you know what they say, that DNA don't lie.
Your opinion, do you think this could be a racially motivated crime?
Yes, I do.
Well, I have a plan.
What's your plan?
I want to go to the nightclub and talk to the employee.